The existence of evil and good exists in many different incredible ways. A smart person will know that, such as myself. Well, that was my philosophy of the day. I'm getting hungry. Hadn't had breakfast yet. That was delightful. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. The episode review. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'm getting bored. Let's get started. EW bothers Arthur with her hiccup curse, and he talks to the audience as he always usually does. But he talks about something that might seem out of character, because what he says is clearly evil of him. Telling the young viewers to only trick-or-treat in scary costumes, nothing else. Because scaring people is what Halloween is all about, apparently, to him. I'm a little impressed. But he doesn't know what he's doing is wrong, and he's not a villain. So, moving on. Trick or treat. What a lame title. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Written by Kathy and storyboarded by Robert Yap. Also, pants are green, dress is orange, it's a Halloween theme. Characters creating costumes that are supposedly scary to each of them, and yada yada yada, continuity error, and oh, here's something amusing. Arthur attempts to get rid of DW's hiccups by scaring her, but ends up with a bruised back. Later on, DW offers Arthur a scribbled list of things that scare her. Oh, looky there, another continuity error. And there's another one. How delightful. Very amusing that the continuity isn't well taken care of in the episodes of this show. Can't tell if it's intentional or not. Nothing else interesting happens except DW getting scared from Arthur and her hiccups are gone.
You did it!
The end. Conclusion. Too many continuity errors. The story is alright and not that creative. A little creative, but not that creative. Needed more improvement. It didn't have that much punch to the episode. I will rate it a respectful B. Now for the next episode. Arthur talks about the pain of others being right, and that's what Buster has to deal with. You already know the title of this episode, and you can read who does who right there. After Buster realized that he chose the wrong hat for his mom when Brain told him not to, it angers him. He plots for a way to catch him in the act of getting something wrong. How evil, but not really. Buster does whatever he can to find something that Brain wouldn't know. Brain is soon tired of what Buster is trying to do, and he knows about the hat thing from Arthur telling him, conveniently. Buster admits it and complains that Brain is always right and mumbles that he is always wrong. In class, Brain does the unthinkable and gets something wrong. On purpose, obviously. This shocks Nigel Radburn, everyone in the class as well, except for Buster, who celebrates his victory. But in the next scene, Buster came to the conclusion that Brain got that question wrong on purpose. Then, yada yada yada, Brain was wrong about something that wasn't a mothhole. You know what I'm talking about if you watched this episode. I forgot to mention that part, but no worries. Buster Mom gets a new hat, and Buster does something that makes Brain admit that he was wrong when he was really right. The end. Conclusion. Buster made a baby cry on accident in one point in the episode. That was evil of him, but personally for me, I wouldn't stoop that low. I can't find anything wrong about this episode. I don't like it as much, but I certainly don't despise it. So I don't know what's wrong and what's right about it. I suppose it's just not my style. The first thing that puts me off is the fourth wall breaking that Arthur does. It doesn't live up to what the main episode provides. During that sequence, Arthur quickly mentions that Brain correcting was in fact annoying. But in the main episode, Arthur doesn't seem to have a problem with Brain being right. And that is confusing to the audience, especially me. Also, the idea for this episode was a good idea, and presents itself very well. It's just personally not my favorite episode of all time. It's just a simple, likable episode with Arthur being a hypocrite at one point. What shall I grade this? Reasonable B+, I suppose. Doing this episode review thing wasn't as fascinating as I thought it would be. I want to bring back those 2 characters from the pirate dimension and let them do all the work. It's gracious to see you 2 again. If any of you need me to make things more interesting, I'll be in my trailer. We have trailers?
Pretty snazzy, eh?
I don't think so.